Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and visiting the channel. What we're going to talk about is Undertaker from the Greatest Hits Elite Collection, WWE. We're going to go over the piece count, check out the tooling, look at the sculpts, look at the paint ops, also go over the points of articulation, plus we're going to look at the box and where the figure was purchased. Plus, we're going to have those photos at the end. Man, right now, the figure's looking great. So what we need to do is roll this guy off the stand and let's give him a measure to see how tall he sits. Okay, so we're going to break the stick out and put it on the inches side. There you go, it's on the inches, so it looks like he's right, I would say right at 7 inches. And if he's right at 7 inches, he should be right around 18.5 centimeters. That's where he's at. That's where he's standing. And that's what we're working with today. Okay, so let's check out his piece count. Looks like he has 3 pieces. We'll start with one of his hands. Okay, you see he has 2 hands there. Those hands are exactly the same, just in different positions. We'll start out with this one. Okay, this hand is more of a flat hand. Undertaker puts that hand in your face, right? Okay, you see that we have just hard ABS plastic here, just hard plastic. And then the mold of the figure was created. And then you see that they made their details with sculpting. And then after the sculpting was finished with his hand and all the rest of the figure, then they made the paint, to put the paint offs on it. You see that black paint like pertaining to a glove. That's pretty nice. And then you have your latch there. But yeah, you got a little bit of detail, not much detail, but just enough for the figure, right? Okay, that's it. So look at the other hand here, his iconic thumbs down hand. Undertaker, right? That's when it's time for him to do business. Okay, same concept. You do have your hard plastic, and then you have your molds here, and then you're sculpting. And after you're sculpting, whenever all the sculpting is finished, then they get that paint. Those professionals put that paint on there by hand, right? You see it. So it's okay, just good enough for the figure, right? Let's look at it again, right? Thumbs down, not too bad. Okay, and then last, we'll look at this belt here. The belt, there you go. There it is. World champion, right? Has many accolades. Okay, all this is just some real cheap plastic and painted with the gold paint here on top of some I will call this, this would be some soft goods here. This is kind of soft goods, on the belt, which it needs to be, but there you have it. Okay, you got some plastic here, and you got some sayings on here. I don't know if you can read any of that besides world. Something wrestling champion. Right here, see it says wrestling, look hard, under the world, wrestling champions. Okay, there you go. And that's gonna do it for his belt. Okay, and that's it for the piece count. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the tooling of the figure, and we're going to check out the paint ops, plus look at the sculpt all in one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Undertaker, pretty nice figure from even way back in the day. Pretty cool guy, very dominant, very tall. I like the Undertaker. Okay, so we're looking at the head here. We see that the sculpting is really nice on the hair. Not bad. We got that going good. Okay. It's more this flexible material, so we're looking at more of that PVC plastic. We like that, so that's not bad. Okay, let's look at the face. Okay, great sculpt on the face. What do you see that you do not like? Let me know in the comments. But I think in the face is okay. I think you have a little stuff here. I think it's just packaging stuff. But yes, you can see that the paint ops on the eyes there, not too bad. You got that blending effect with the eyebrows, facial structures. Nose is sculpted very well, lips as well, and the paint for the chin and the sculpting on the beard, then the paint is nice. Okay, no runoff, and we do like the paint on the hair and the sculpt. Like I said, the sculpt of the hair is great, so that's good. On the back of the figure, he does have a lot of tattoos. Like I said, these people that paint these things are pretty much artists, and they try to get it spot on. So I think they did very well with these paint. Looks like some brownish, kind of an off, almost of a wash, if you will. but it's on there and it looks like it's tattoos that he has all over his body. Yes, you do. I think all the way to his neck and everything. You see that? Nice that you can lift the hair up and see that. Okay, nice. Okay, so the front here, we know this is just some hard plastic. So what they did is, it's part of the mold, it seems. And then, you know, we have some upper grooves here. So I'm pretty sure they painted the black on over the mold. And then they use some paint to have some raised effects in it, make it look like a suit is on. But that's black paint and some more paint over. And this is dry brushed, so you can see those lines would pop out and whatnot. Not bad. Okay, we go to his hands here. We like that on the gloves because we saw it earlier. They do look good. They do look good. They're not bad. And then you have some gauntlets here, which are stationary, hard plastic, and it is painted black. Okay, that's the same on both sides of the character, right? And if you go to all this here, all this is painted black over the mold after the tooling was finished. You see, all this is painted black, and they sculpted a little bit to make it look like he has a uniform on. So once you get that, once that tooling's finished, and then you get your concept, what you want to start sculpting with, you get those sculpting pieces out, and then you start shaping everything the way you want it, right? Okay, same here. We talked about right here. It's just that hard plastic, and it looks like it's just painted on, right? Okay, back of the joints here. Like I said, the tooling is really good because I don't see a lot of runoff. I like that. You don't see stuff fraying out. You don't see any drips, and I probably do. Nope, that's just part of it. So you don't see any drips of the paint anywhere, any runoff, no sloppiness to that. So that's really good. So we know the figure, once it was done being tooled, look at that figure. They painted it black with that red. Okay, going to the boots. That's the same thing there. You see that, right? Okay, bottom here of the boots, very well. I do like the sculpting on the boots. That looks really good. See that sculpting there? Really good. Not bad. So not bad on the tooling and the paint ops and the sculpting. I mean, that's pretty good. You can't complain with that. Not bad, and not bad for the price. Okay, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and step into that POA. You know I get excited when it comes to this, so let's go ahead, knock it out the park. Let's roll with it. Okay, starting with the head. We'll go ahead and knock him into his position here. Make him look good. All right, we'll start with the head movement. Take it off. Take it off. There you go. Good thing about these, ball and socket and the head movement with the rotation is because I like it. I don't like the look of it, but I do like it because it covers up enough and it gives the figure enough movement, as you can see, to do what it needs. Down, get a little tilt there, down, up. That's what you need in a figure. That's not 100, but it's still great because that's what you need in a figure when making some posings, and that's what I need. So I do like that a lot. So let's go to the arms. Okay, the arms do, of course, rotate in that socket with the latch system in there. You can see that latch system. That latch system rotates very well. Comes out very well. Could be heated up just a tad bit to make this smoother. But that those latches, those flies are going to get you that. You're not going to go too high with these. Let's see how high we can do it. You're not going to go high. That's all you're going to get. What? Okay, knock them down. Okay, knock them down. Okay, so we do know how that works with the ball in the socket with the latch system. Okay, bicep swivel is here. There you go. Bicep swivel. Then you have your latch, and then you have I think that's what you would call that, a single latch. I'm not sure if that's a double latch because I don't feel it. I just feel it 90 degree. So that would have to be your double latch because it does go at your 90 and then it goes in. So you do have the double latch system there, and that's going to be the same on both sides of the figure here, of course. In the middle section, you have that piece here that it doesn't move much. So usually this right here has a nice rock, but doesn't have a rock on this. So let's see what that is. No rock, no crunch. It's just there for fun. See there? There we go. It comes out some. There you go, a little backbreaker, but it comes in just a tad, so that's okay. All right, do you have the rotation by the waist? That is smooth, nicely done. And then on the legs, you do have that swivel in the thigh. Nicely done there. We like that. Cool. Okay, let's go for the knees. You have your double joint there, bend, and bend all the way up. So you got that right here. You have it bending here, and then you got it bending all the way up. Nice on the double latch system there. Okay, and let's go to the feet. We know the boots don't move. The boots do rotate. The boots rotate on the top of the calf. Nice rotation. And then at the bottom, they have that ball joint at the bottom. See there? The ball joint there, but it does not rotate. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's a joint. So yeah, it's a ball joint, and that's it. This is gonna be on that latch. So it's in shape of a ball, but it's not on the joint at all. So because this is a latch, so it's only on the latch system. That's what you got. Latch up, latch down, and there's no pivot in the toe. That's what you got. For me, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put this figure. It looks great. The movements are okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3 out of 5. Let me know what your stars are, guys. Okay, so here's the packaging. Of course, you got the Elite collection here with the greatest hits on top. Also, little work here. You got the W logo here with the Elite collection. Okay, and on the side panel here, you have the W Wrestling logo here. You got him in a looks. I would say that's not a cartoonic. Looks like kind of a real picture of the figure himself. And then you go the Elite collection, greatest hits. Okay, the side panel here, you do have the greatest hits logo written sideways. Undertaker as well. Elite collection. Then you have that True FX life details. I'm like lifelike. Okay, we'll take that. And then over here you have the Mattel logo, right? Okay. And then on the back of the box, you'll have his bio here. Him in a picture of him as a human, real picture, nice. Greatest hits, Elite collection, Undertaker. Like I said, some sayings there. You can pause and read it. And there's the rest of the guys there. You can get them, right? Mattel and WWE.com at the bottom. Okay, so you have this on the bottom of the box. You can pause it, read it, and we'll get to talking about it. And you see him here in his bubble, blister, whatever you like to call it. And that's him inside, packed away very nicely. Okay, and that's going to do it for the packaging. Okay, and I also want to show you, it does come with a piece. Wouldn't call it a diorama, but it comes with a piece. We set the figure aside, only a single figure, with a close shot of this in the background. Okay, it's not that great, but it's something. Like I said, you can put a figure up there. It'd have to be a close-up headshot, maybe headshot, body shot, but nothing really major or big for the shot. But I like the like semi-diorama, but just not big enough for that. But you do have it. Nice. Okay. And you guessed it, I got it at BigBadToyStore.com, and you can pick up yours now. Just check out BigBadToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.